So, Peter, in the book you're working on right now, you talk about a mathematician called Polya?
Polya.
Polya. When did he live?
I can't quite remember his such, but in the 20th century.
Okay, so quite a while ago anyways. Now, you compare his experiment with how people go into business and how businesses get new clients and new buyers to come in?
Right. His theory was that if one had a bag and put, say, 10 marbles in it.
So we're going to pretend that this Love You bag is got 10 marbles, only we can't get marbles, so we've got Skittles. Okay?
And essentially, to become unpredictable, what one does is one pulls one of the marbles out and then replaces that marble with it and another one of the same color.
Okay.
So that one color, each time a draw is made, it increases the number of marbles in the bag and also increases the number of one of the colors. So my contention is that in business, when it comes to an individual business, when it comes to a particular a buyer starts off not knowing which choices he's going to make. He's got a whole bunch of choices, represented by the various colors of marbles, and as they learn more about the businesses, they are more likely to go back to the same business. But the fact is, each choice of transaction is made independently of every other choice.
So that you're saying that the buyers always have free will. So Cal and Gav are going to help us out with drawing. So I think what we'll do is we'll get Tal to draw out of the bag a colored Skittle, and then Gav will take and choose one from the other, and then we'll go a couple of rounds and see how we go, and then we'll kind of see what color's predominant in the bag, and then we'll do it a couple more times and see where it goes, and then we'll see how that all fits together with what we think the theory is going to demonstrate.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tal, do you want to draw one out of the bag?
Okay, let's see. It's blacky bluey.
Blacky bluey? Okay,
yeah.
Gav, do you want to put a blacky bluey one back in the bag? Okay, Gav, draw.
Shake the bag again.
Shake the bag. Draw another one out of the bag.
And this one is tasty looking. It's green.
Green.
So
okay,
two green ones in the bag. And we've got yellow. So that's blacky, bluey, green, and yellow for the first 3 rounds.
Don't worry about what ones are in there. Just keep pulling. We've got 10 rounds.
That's 3 rounds so far.
Yeah, 3. Stop moving the camera out of the bag out of camera range. Okay, another green.
That's a green one.
Okay, draw again.
And that one's a yellow one. That's 5 rounds for those of us keeping count. And round 6 we get a green one again.
Greens.
Round 7, another green one. They're different flavours. Okay.
So in theory, Peter, it should every marble should have an equal chance, but the more that goes in, you're actually.
The more chance that color has.
And here's a green again. You're not
so
putting it in front of the camera.
if you draw green, the more you draw green, the more often you'll draw greens.
Looks like it, because here's another green.
Green
Starting to get ridiculous. That's 10 rounds gone. And
Okay, so we're sitting with. So we've got predominant greens in there at the moment. So that would be very much like a buyer sitting there, and because they've had a good experience, they would keep coming back to the good experience.
Mm-hmm. And similarly, from a business's point of view, the reverse would actually hold. The more people that come to the business, the more people that are likely to come to the business.
So it's back to kind of a case of the more popular you are, the more popular you are.
Right.
So it's about breaking that threshold of getting noticed. Let's do another round of 10 and just see what we come up with and see if we get this bag full of greens.
Okay, and the first one of the new round is, ooh, Blacky Bluey.
Blacky
That's
Bluey.
a change.
Finally.
I'm getting sick
Interesting,
of
no
green.
reds have come out.
Yellow again.
So some colours actually have a chance of not coming out.
Well, every marble has a sort of exactly one
50-50 chance.
depending on the number of marbles. We started off with one each one, straight one having a chance of 1 in 10 in coming out.
Yeah.
And green again. I'm sick of
And
green.
now we're finishing off a whole bunch of the green. So the greens start to be more likely to come out than any
Oh, an
other
orange
It's
one.
orange.
We still haven't had a red one though.
We're waiting for the red ones.
I just think you get to eat all the red ones afterwards. No red ones. Ah, a red one.
Finally.
Is anyone keeping count this round? I think that's the 7th of the new round.
I think so too.
Yeah.
That's another
Oh,
red
we get
one.
another red one. That was
good.
interesting. 2 in a row.
Oh, that happened eventually.
And another red one.
Okay, now that's just ridiculous.
Okay, and that makes
Well,
20.
that means that the red business is now becoming more popular than
Than
any
any of
other
the others.
business.
Okay, so
Wow.
let's dump them out on the table, and let's count and see how many of
Here we
each
go.
color we have. So sort them out by color.
Okay. We started with 2 of each colour, and we've ended up with 5 of the red,
Put the greens over here so I can see
9
them
of
on
the
the camera.
green.
3 of the orange, 4 of the blacky bluey colour that I can't really find a name for.
And 6 of the yellow.
And 6 of the yellow. So the green was definitely the most popular, but the red towards the end was starting to come up.
Yeah,
And
but the
you
yellow was still...
Remember that the first one we pulled was actually the sort of what you call the blacky blue,
Yeah.
the blacky blue ones. So it would it started off as being the favourite.
And yet it didn't land up being the favorite. So there is a certain amount of randomness that takes place in terms of how you attract people to your business and what happens to your business.
Right. So if you take a whole bunch of beads, and each bead or colour represents sort of a particular favour, a particular reason for people to buy, you can actually sort of turn around and make the buying far more predictable, which is what business is about.
Back to niche and needs. Cool. It's interesting that the just how the numbers came out in different ways, but you can influence it too at the end of the day. Now, we weren't doing anything to influence it, but I wonder if we did another round of 10, what would happen? What do you think?
Well, I think I would get sick of waiting to eat these Skittles.
Yeah, likewise.
But we could try it.
Okay, let's do 10 more, and then you can have a couple of Skittles before dinner.
Yay.
Only this time I think we'll let Gav pull,
Oh, good.
just to have a different influencer on the pull. Okay?
And it's green.
It's green.
No surprise there.
Oh, it is
It is a surprise because every time it's different. And it's yellow.
Orange.
It's like a rainbow. Ish, not really.
Blacky blue.
You're doing really well in pulling out a different color every time.
That's 4 different colours so far.
Ah.
5.
You broke up.
Yeah. But it was quite good while it lasted. Yellow.
Now, interesting, we've only pulled out green once. We still haven't pulled out many reds.
That was blacky bluey, for those of us who didn't see it. Yellow
The
again.
yellow one.
That's 28 colours so far by my count.
Make that 29.
29 and another green.
And another green. Last pull.
Cue dramatic music. Ah, it's a
A
green.
green.
Green. Okay, so let's put them in piles again on the table and just see where we're...
Whoa.
On the table.
Oopsies.
No, we'll get another yellow one. I'll deal with this one.
Okay, so... So we didn't get any reds coming out that time, did we?
Nope, not a one. The red business languished.
Yeah.
So we somehow missed the needs on the red, but we definitely increased the yellow. And the green, how many greens?
12 greens.
12 greens and how many yellows?
9.
9.
7 blacks,
So-
4 oranges, and
Yeah.
5 reds.
So the more you keep doing it, there is a different randomness that comes up. And obviously
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of things that can influence. So by changing the two of you, it's like we changed a campaign or we changed a particular market strategy. We still landed up with a lot of greens, but we've landed up really growing the yellows. Cool.
Yeah.
We could keep going to 100, but I don't think we will. Thank
no.
you guys.
30 is enough.